Welcome, 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 everybody. I am coming on live, and I am going to be channeling Archangel Raphael. He had a message that he wanted to relay to everybody. So I thought, well, I'm going to come on. I'm going to relay the message so that everybody can tune in and ask questions. And then we're going to tune into your guardian angels. So if you have any questions for your guardian angels, this is the time to think about what question you want to be asking. I always look for more specific questions. So if you tend to be one that says, well, is there any message for me? I'm probably going to move to the next person that has something that's very concrete that they want to be asking. Yay, everybody's coming on. Yes, so recently I had some lovely messages from some students that I wanted to read and just say thank you for. And then I wanted to answer some questions about what's coming up because many people are asking some questions, so I just thought I'd bring some clarity. Also, next October, it'll be October 30th, I am going to be having a Halloween special, and that is going to be coming up right here in my group on Facebook, Intuitive Angel Messages. And that is going to be, what is the difference between ghosts, spirits, and your loved ones? So get ready for that. I usually like to play some Halloween music. I like to be goofy. I like to have a little bit of fun. So if you're up for that, then you're going to be up for that live. That's coming October 30th. So some of the lovely messages that I've had recently, which I really, really appreciate, it's amazing. I have a mediumship course that's happening right now. And Bob, I really thank you for this message because it really means that I'm on the right track when I get feedback like this. The course hasn't even ended yet and I'm having like amazing feedback. So the amount of information and experiences that we put into the 2-week course that we're doing right now is like beyond. Then we have the Mediumship 102 course coming up, and that's going to be online for 1 week, and that's coming November 15th until the 22nd, and that is really near and dear to my heart too. Completely different from the Mediumship for Beginners course. A lot of different information. You don't need to take the Mediumship for Beginners course to take the Mediumship 102 online course. So they can be interchangeable. You can take them whenever you wish. But Bob today posted, some force influenced me to take this course. And I had to agree that it was a great idea. Everyone should know what you are teaching. And you know what I'm teaching? I'm teaching what the angels have taught me. So that's what I'm teaching. It's not like, some of it is coming from me, but I would say the majority is coming from the angels. And that's what I'm teaching. So it's really new, different stuff that maybe people haven't heard of or thought of before. And I hadn't until the angels were teaching me. And the funny thing is that I was channeling a message for Bob the other day. I think it was 2 days ago. And I said, I was just listening into what his team was telling me. And they were saying that he wasn't sure if he was going to take the course because he didn't know why he would take the course. It didn't, like, he had never thought of taking this kind of thing before. And then he decided to take the course and they're really happy he was there. And then Bob put that message up today. So I was like really appreciating that. So some of the wonderful messages that I have received since the 102 course, the last one, Thank you from my heart. You have helped me in so many ways. My life, my confidence, my gifts. I am so grateful for your course, new friends and family. You are so blessed, top notch, excellent, excellent, and excellent. Much love, Elizabeth. Thank you, Elizabeth. I really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate that. And Nanette left a beautiful message here. This class really allows you to figure out who you are at your own comfort level. The amount of respect and love we all had for each other was a great experience. I went back and forth if I should have taken the class, and I'm happy that I did. So you see, it's not just about mediumship. It's much more than that. And I just love to be able to channel and bring in the angels along with 3 other medium teachers who also do the same. And it's just so healing and so uplifting and so high vibrational. So I really, really appreciate that, Nanette. And the last message that I really liked was, hi, Kristin. When I started your course, I didn't have a lot of understanding of myself, and I didn't know if I had everything needed to be accepted, and if I was good enough. I had a beautiful surprise. Everyone was like me in the course. Yes, of course, I know I have a long way to go, but I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate every single course I took with you. Isn't that beautiful? So it's so much more than just a mediumship course. So if that's something that you might be interested in, that is something that you can learn more about by going to my Facebook page, Kristin Davies page, or you can go to KristinDaviesMedium.com, and right there at KristinDaviesMedium.com, you can click on testimonials, and there's more testimonials there too of people in the past, and it just warms my heart to hear that, because so many people, they are, they're just having that internal dialogue with themselves, or they're just not feeling 100% in life, or they would like to connect with their angels and their spirit guides, but they don't know how. And I didn't know how either. I had no idea until one day I had that visitation with my own guardian angel, Agnes, and off to the races we went. It was incredible every step of the way. And I can't imagine going a day without connecting in with my team and asking them or talking with them about what's going on in my life. It is like night and day difference in my life. They're always there, no matter how unbalanced or how up and down or in and out or dysfunctional parts of your lives are with your friends or family members. They're always solid, and they always got your back, and they always have wonderful guidance. So that's one of the main reasons why I want everybody to tune in and connect with their team of angels. So that's coming up November 15th till the 22nd, and I really appreciate everyone's feedback. So we are going to be channeling a message from Archangel Raphael. I don't know what he wants to come through and talk about. I have no idea. And I think that we'll just see. I wing it. That's what channeling is. I never really know 100% what's going to come through, but really, I'm the type of person that I don't want to know. And that's not my job to have an idea of knowing. My job is to translate, to be the medium between the non-physical and the physical, right? So I just step off with them, and that takes complete trust and faith. I have complete trust and faith in them and in Archangel Raphael, and I have complete trust and faith in each of your guardian angels who are going to be relaying messages for each of you today. I have complete and absolute faith in them. I don't ever question it. And I'll tell you, there have been moments where people have come to me and, you know, friends of mine and said, you know, I really didn't understand how you channeled that from my angel when actually this is happening in my life. They'll say that right to my face. And in the moment, I just tune in with the angels and they have me hold steady and I go, that is what I'm hearing. That's what I'm getting. So I'm not going to question it because that's what I'm getting. So what ends up happening afterwards is the person will come back to me and say, actually, what you channeled is accurate and this is what happened. And I go, okay. So it all makes sense. It all ties together. And because there are times when somebody might question something and I question it, but the angels never question it. I never have the angels question it. So I'm always following their lead. They can see everything. They know everything. And Rude Awakening, they can hear your thoughts. They can totally hear your thoughts, no problem, from a very high vibrational place. But when that was happening, I was like, shock and awe. But, you know, just makes it easier for me to communicate with my guardian angel Agnes now, because I know she knows what I'm thinking, so I just telepathically shoot her off a thought, and she can pick up on it in a heartbeat. So it makes it real easy, way easier than picking up a telephone. So let's tune into Archangel Raphael, and let's hone in on what he would like to relay. You might find that my eyes might change a little bit. He really likes to funnel in through the back of my head, and you might find some of his energy coming through this screen that you're watching, and you might find that your heart chakra opens a bit. You might sense some energy coming in your direction as he is going to be blasting everybody through this broadcast, and you will find likely my eyes may change a little bit because he's going to be putting his energy through that area, through my face, through the back of my third eye, on the back of my head, right out. Okay, so I am ready. When you hone in on Archangel Raphael's energy, he's a little bit softer. He's a little bit more gentle, a little bit more subtle. Okay, he doesn't come in like Archangel Michael or Gabriel or Metatron. Okay, he comes in, he dropped a word in my head. He just said, sweeter. He comes in sweeter. So do you want to, I'll just let you take the reins now. So he comes in a little bit sweeter. All right. He's smiling. You know, another reason why I love connecting with them all the time is because they're so high vibrational, which makes me feel better. I feel more high vibrational, and who wouldn't want more of that in their lives? Oh my goodness. So yeah, that's another reason why I love it. Okay, ready to rumble. Archangel Raphael, let's go. Do you want me to say that? Yes. Okay. He says, you know, I am much more sweeter than the others. He has a grin on his face. Okay, so get ready for it. He says, I am much more sweeter than the others. You know, because my frequency is softer. I am gentler. I come through with a specific purpose, a specific mission with each of you, which is to help you become a little sweeter, a little softer, to be more gentle with yourselves, loving towards yourselves, self-love, self-care, and highlighting the importance of that which I have just relayed. It is important to pursue the most important basis of why you are each here. It's not for the money. It's not for the material items. It's not for he's showing people dancing, like the excitement, the partying, or the adventures. All of these are enjoyable. But in turn, it is greatly important to reach out to yourselves rather than distracting yourselves from going deeper within. I wish for each of you to turn directly inward. Slow down, create more space, more time, more stillness, more inner peace, and go deep within, for this is what is needed. This is what is needed greatly on earth, and it has been needed for some time with all of the inhabitants here. Know this, dear one. Know this. He's also explaining that sometimes something drastic, as we would see it as being drastic, needs to be taken and showcased on earth, such as a virus, in order for individuals to slow down their pace, part ways from others' influence long enough to go within. And he's smiling quite a lot with that message. Incarnating is a beautiful journey, but you don't want to come to the end of the road. You don't want to come to the end of the rope and wonder, what was it all for? And feeling lost, alone, separated. For in truth, you are each beings of light and love, here for a specific reason, a specific purpose. Some of you may have lost your way, and now it is time to find your way again, to go within. That is the way to go within, dear ones. And if you wish, you can ask me, please allow me to step forward and help each of you find your way back home. Back home. He's saying that home resides within. Okay? He's talking about, heaven, or that high vibrational location we might see as being home. But in truth, it is our vibrational frequency within, being a vibrational match, lifting upwards, raising upwards within ourselves, honing in, tuning into that frequency from within. Home resides here. And if you wish for a deeper meaning, a deeper purpose, a deeper description of why you are here, simply ask. Ask, and you will receive insights, information, guidance. You will be pulled in a certain direction. Whatever need be. And he's also talking about each of us connects with spirit differently. So some of us will get snapshots or images like clairvoyance. Some of us will get just an idea or information. Oh, that's amazing. Where did that come from? Or you'll just know the right path to take or the right action steps to take. And that's claircognizance, knowing. Some of us are really good at feeling. We feel if something feels right or not. And then we have clairaudience, which is what he just did. He pops a little word in my head and I pick up on it. So each of us are picking up on information from spirit in different ways. Some of us may have a certain smell that comes around us and we know, oh, that's my grandma, or we pick up on different ways of communicating with spirit. He's talking about this dear one offers more of a description of how you can connect with spirit through the mediumship courses that I offer. And I always say this, and I'll always say this, that if you feel drawn in this direction, that's when you come to the mediumship courses. If it feels flat and you get like a pulled back sensation in your body, gut instinct tells you no, don't come. Do not come. Either it's just not my course or it's just not the right time. Okay? So that's your higher self and your team of angels just saying, not right now. Okay. He says, blessed be, dear ones. Blessed be. So he's going to take the first questions here. And then I'm going to hone in on your questions live. I have a couple questions here that have been asked previously. So he's, you want to take them all? Okay. But I think he's going to take them, but he'll take them in tandem, I think, with your guardian angels nearby. We'll see. You're going to take them. Okay. So if I get a pullback in my body slightly, I look because he's trying to tell me something. And then I go, oh, okay. And then he moves me in a different direction. So he wants to take the questions. Okay. Elizabeth, I was wondering what my guides, guardian angels' names are. I think I can see them during meditation, but I'm not too sure. So is Elizabeth seeing her guides, her guardian angels during meditation? Yes. I get a thumbs up with a yes. And the name of your guardian angels are? Hilarious. They come through with really different names. Sometimes they come through with names. I know they just come through with a name to crack you up, make you laugh. What's most important is that you're asking and talking to them and that you're sensing their frequency. So what I'm getting is Rapunzel. That's the name of your female guardian angel. And your male is Stephen. He goes, Stephen. Okay. So we're not taking questions yet, everybody. But we will in a heartbeat. Any message that you'd like Elizabeth to know? You're on the right path. Keep going. Keep moving in this direction. And don't delay. Like, don't hang back and kind of, how what we do, we kind of get into spirituality and we're kind of interested, and then we kind of pop back into the 3D world and we kind of lose sight of it. They don't want you to do that. They just want you to move forward in this. You're just on the right path. Keep going. Katie, I know you're here listening. Your question is, does Archangel Raphael help you heal patients within your chiropractic business? He says, most definitely. And it's him in tandem with many others. He's talking about there are angels specifically placed within the location where you are and where each of you are who are operating, whether you're doing chiropractic or massage or, okay, he's giving me a thumbs up. And so you'll have an angel or several assigned to your location assisting you. You could look at these as like assistants, healing angels assisting, but more ready to help you with that specific industry and that specific work that you're doing, not just open-ended healing angels, very specific. Does she need to call on you if she needs you for anything specifically? If you wish. If you wish. But he's telling me that you are covered. You've got others there in your location at all times. Okay? Okay. Okay, Sangeeta. Oh, Sangeeta, Archangel Raphael keeps coming up for you recently. He is. You know how I know that? I don't even hear him talking yet, and I already know that that's accurate because I feel this expansion in my body and it feels open and light. Okay? So I know that's a yes. I get no pullback in my body. I get no tightness in my chest or my stomach, so I know that's a yes. So he is stepping forward in your life recently. Let's see what he wants to say about that. He's helping to heal all wounds. He's also helping open and expand your chakra centers. He's also really focused in on your heart chakra. And he's, I don't know if you're feeling this lately, Sangeeta. You might not be, because if we've been turned off for a while, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes we just turn ourselves off or we put walls up, so then maybe we don't sense much. But he says that he's funneling energy in through your heart chakra, opening and expanding it. And he's healing any wounds that are needed to be healed. And he's working with others doing this. He's coming really close by around you, often, checking up on you. And if you'd like to communicate with him, he would like that. He's telling me that. Nikki. Okay, so we need some guidance for Nikki in regards to her son. Nikki, it's the same time as I had relayed last time. Do you remember what the guidance was in regards to your son? He's going to be just fine. That's all I ever get. They're telling me that the light is bright in him. Okay, he's a high vibrational being, and that is going to carry him through. Similar or like this, dear one. There may be bumps in the journey ahead, but he will keep rising above. He will keep getting up. Similar or like this, dear one. Thanks. Okay, so anything else? They're just talking about, there's a time in life when it's important to let the baby bird fly the nest and let them go on their own journey and make their own mistakes and let them sink or swim, and they'll learn from those experiences. They're saying, because how can you learn in life unless you make mistakes on your own 2 feet? Loving support from a distance is okay. They're talking about him leaving the nest and going off on his own. So if he hasn't done that yet, he's going to be doing that soon. He has. Okay. But you can support him, but from a distance, and then you have to leave him be. And also they're talking about if he sinks in frequency and he's having a hard time in life, you can be there for him, but don't let that sink your frequency. You don't want to be too joined at the hip, okay? Because they're not considering that to be healthy for you or for him. Okay. See, Raphael let your team take that one. He's right behind me. Okay, how many angels does Ashley S have? Okay? Oh, I couldn't possibly go through your list, Ashley, and tell you all their names, because I could sit here for an hour and tell you their names and what they're helping you with. I can tell you what your guardian angels' names are, but then your whole team of angels, no way. Because I know that everybody has a huge group of angels these days, and it just keeps getting bigger. When I first started out, people were having about 3 to 11 angels each. I had 7. I remember those days way long ago. And then as we've moved along, it's like 25 to 50. So how many angels? 25? 27? Got it. So all your angels are 25, plus your 2 guardian angels makes it 27. And what are your names? David and oh my gosh. She's showing me, like, you know, the spices you'll use for cooking? First she showed me the Spice Girls. And I was like, okay, let's see. Maybe I'll just clear my head. Then she started showing me spices for cooking. And she kept saying spice. So I think she's a little bit edgier and she wants you to know she is. So they'll just use a name like that. The name is so secondary. It is picking up on their frequency, talking with them, and starting to, the more you reach out to them and connect with them, the more they come and reach out and let you feel their frequency. And then it's an interaction. And you start to lift and raise in frequency, and then you feel them even more. And the layers of the onion from previous this, that's, and the others starts to dissolve, and you start to feel them more. Okay? She's just laughing. Do you want to say anything else about your name, Spice? She likes the Spice Girls. And she's kind of like dancing like one of them. I think she likes the music and dancing. So I think that's a hint, Ashley, to dance and sing. Maybe put the Spice Girls on. Giving you everything. She's singing that song. And more. She's singing that because they can give you everything. They can help you with everything and more. Is that seriously? That's pretty cool. Oh, do. She's cracking me up. Okay, yes, Rusha, we can introduce you to your guardian angels. That's wonderful. Yeah, I see a lot of green with Archangel Raphael as well. So, your guardian angels. Totally different frequency coming in at my face. They are choosing an appearance that looks like it's East Indian. That's what they're choosing. One male, one female. On the left is the male. The male, his name is Raj. How do you want to spell that? R-A-C-H. And that's short for a longer name. I think I'm getting a Rajit. He's giving me a thumbs up. Okay. And a female is Sarah. But that's short for something else too. But we don't have all night to get that. So we're going to go with Sarah. Okay. And how is Archangel Raphael helping the earth right now? He says in every conceivable way, and even in ways in which each of you have not perceived yet or conceived of yet. Healing. He wants to compare it, I think, even like with Sangeeta, how he was talking about how he's healing her. He's healing. He's also working on healing the earth. So he's healing whomever wants healing. He'll come to you. It's not like you're taking him away from anything. He's an omnipresent being of light and love. And when you call on the angels or the archangels, how long does it take for them to come and visit you? Does anybody have the answer for that? You want to pop that in the comments? How long does it take an angel or an archangel or your loved one to come visit you when you call upon them? Okay. Anybody? We have one last question and then I'm going to move to the comments. Yeah, that's right. Immediately, instantly, right away. Instant. The second you ask, instantly. You can tell these are all the people that have come into my courses or they've heard me before. Absolutely, the second that you ask is the second that they come. And if you wonder, well, do they hear me? Yes. Every word, every thought, every single time, every single moment. Okay? Same day, same second, same moment. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, and they literally, sometimes when I'll ask a question, they just come in with the answer even before I finish asking. Straight away. Straight away. And what happens, let's see if you guys got this one. What happens when a loved one is in a rest chamber and they've had a long lifetime, but they're just resting? What happens when you call upon them then? Lori, that's wonderfully said. Ask and it is given. The angels say often, ask and ye shall receive. Just like that. So sometimes I think as a human, we like make things more complicated than we need to, or we have grief and we wonder if they're hearing us. I can't feel them. Do they hear me? The second you're thinking of them or talking to them, they hear you. And it's never been any different for me or anyone else that I've ever channeled for. That's right, Lori. So what happens when they're busy or they're in a rest chamber or maybe they're in the classroom setting? There's a message that comes to them. So their team of angels will take your message and give it to them when they're available. That's right. Yeah. Literally, sometimes I'll try to talk to someone in a rest chamber and the angels, nope, you can't go talk to them. They're busy right now. So it's just like an answering machine message. They always get your message. Yeah. So Suki, we want to know about your son in regards to him now serving 2 years in the Army. So let's see what the guidance is on that. It's coming in on my right. It's your son's male guardian angel. But your guardian angel's there too. Team effort. He said team effort. And he's going to learn a lot. He's going to have more of a stern and or strict time learning things. And this is going to teach him a lot. When he comes out of this, he's really going to appreciate all aspects of his life. He's going to feel that he's free of this experience and he's going to be happy about it. He's not going to serve the full amount of time. They're telling me that. So I don't know if you know that, but that's what they're telling me. He'll be all right, but it's going to be very reserved, strict, closed off, regimented. But there will be a lot learned by this experience. And he will greatly appreciate all aspects of his reality afterwards for years to come. It will change him as a person. Sometimes what they're saying is that we feel like we wish that we could help them like get out of this situation, or maybe, you know, if there's a way to sidestep it or put it off as long as you could. But ultimately, the time must be paid. And that's definitely from the country that he's from. Anything else? Just know he'll be all right. And there is a lot of changes that are going to happen, and a lot of knowledge that will be gained. And you keeping in touch with him is really going to bring him peace and comfort. So really make sure to connect with him often. I don't know if you are able to write him or send him emails, but he will really he'll look forward to them, because that's the outside world coming in to talk to him. He's really going to look forward to that. Even if he seems like he doesn't, or that he's like, oh yeah, okay, Mom, like a little bit more, you know, reserved, just know he's looking forward to that. He appreciates that. And they're kind of chuckling. Okay? All right. I am now ready to take your questions. We'll see how many I can go. Archangel Raphael, I always want to say Archangel Michael because he's always around me. Archangel Raphael wants to talk about just what's happening on Earth right now. He's talking about just take one footstep at a time, and know that this is a process and a journey. And there are a lot of good things that are going to come from this experience. A lot of knowledge, a lot of growth. Know that you are looked after and taken care of. Also, Archangel Raphael wants each of us to know that those who are passing on right now, many of them have chosen this exit date. Okay, and some of them are exiting earlier than expected, but they will come and repeat or come and have another opportunity in the future. Hi, Janet. Some won't, they just can't carry on in moving forward on Earth with this new frequency coming in. Ascension waves, energy coming in, light codes, whatever you want to call it. They just physically will not be comfortable in their vessels if they stayed here. He knows that this is a very difficult time for many, and he's giving his heart to each of you who need it. Okay, and he is just like literally just taking his heart out of his chest and giving it to you. And now he's sending rays of green light of healing to everyone. Okay. All right. Okay. Kim wants to know if her back issue is going to need surgery. And is ascension affecting her back? So first thing we'll ask is, Kim, come along with me. You are in the course right now, so let's practice together. Is her back just physical related, or is there energy playing a role? So first question is it only physical? We feel a yes or no answer in our bodies. Okay. Is energy also playing a role in making her back ache or creating some symptom feeling in her back? So I'm getting it is physical and it is not energy. Okay. And is her back issue going to need surgery? They're saying this very delicately and very smoothly. I am hearing yes in threes, and I am feeling yes in the body. It's almost like they don't want to come in too strong with it because they know it's a delicate situation. That's a lot to hear. It's, you know, it's something that needs to be processed over time. They're thanking me for having the courage to even channel that for you right now. They're talking about deterioration and things getting worse, and that extra support is going to be needed, and that they also want to talk to you about when you go to the right surgeon who knows what he's doing, the outcome is likely to be very good. Okay? It's going to be good. They corrected me on that. So going to the right surgeon is the key. And they're talking about the surgeons having extra light encompassing their hands to help them hold steady and operate in the highest and best way. They're calling them God hands. So God hands. But they know that this is going to take some time to process. But over time, as things unfold, this is a doorway that will open. Okay. Okay, so your 4-year-old son has autism, and he's under the spectrum of autism, and you're asking to help him be able to speak. Any herbs, vegetables, fruits, essential oils. He's just smiling. Okay, and also to improve his apraxia condition. Like, I'll tell you what he feels like, okay? Like, everything's all right. I got no worry, no care for these conditions or labels. Like, there's no, like, he's perfectly, like, I get at peace with where your son is. So now I'm going to see what he wants to say in regards to this. He is exactly where he needs to be, dear one. And you, your soul, signed up to be alongside him on this journey on earth. Each of your souls together in tandem. You assisting him, caring for him. But he also gives a lot to you. So it's not just one-sided. It's like, basically what he's saying is, he'll speak when he's ready to speak. And it may not be in the way in which you're expecting. Okay, so, you know, not like this, the typical child. It won't be like that. You can try with speech therapy. And that will help, but it's almost like he'll talk when he wants to talk. That's what it's going to come down to, okay? Anything else? No, he's dusting off his hands, and it's like he's at peace with where your son is. Like, I'm getting no other guidance there. Like, he's not even offering to help your son. So what does that tell you? He sees your son as just fine where he is, how he is. But you can still call him in. I still would anyways. Wow. That's amazing. He has a whole team of angels with him, your son, helping him. He has his guardian angels. He has the rest of the team of angels. And then he has a whole other group of angels helping him with his body, with his health, if you want to call it that. But nobody is like giving me any indication that they are concerned or that anything should be done. They're just supporting him as he needs. As he needs. Okay. Tina, why did my finger go to the book, The Dead Sea Scrolls, in the bookstore when it doesn't seem to resonate with me? Well, Tina, I can tell you this. There's what my vibrational frequency, or what I feel drawn to, or what I think I feel drawn to, or what I think I want. And then there's what my team thinks is best and what they think is best for me. And maybe what will be best for me in a week, maybe in a month. Maybe not right yet, but somehow these things seem to come back around. Do you want to answer that one? They're just saying, just pick it up and thumb through it. Like if you could sit in the bookstore and just sit down and relax and kind of thumb through it for a time. And it's not even what's written in the book, but the vibrational frequency that is emitted from the book that they want you to come into contact with. Just like a movie, like a TV show, or a YouTube video, just like this video, when you have this frequency coming through, just like when a book is written and, you know, beings help to write these books, just like a deck of oracle cards, angel cards are made, they're very high vibrational. You know, so when Kyle Gray makes a deck of angel cards, it's also the angels and the archangels and the ascended masters also putting their frequency, their energy and their insight, their information, their ideas into those cards. And so there's this energy that's being emitted from this book that they want you to be in contact with. And they're not going to say anything else, because they want you to go back and do this and see how you feel when you hold the book. And they want you to go within and they want you to figure it out. They want you to take initiative and figure it out within. Okay, we got it. Lori, could he explain the longevity clause of our contracts? How long is this going to be for? Only 2,000 more lifetimes, Jesus told me. Maybe 2,500. And I said, I don't think so. No, I said, it better get easier from here on in or else I'm not going to make it. That's what I said to him. Okay. Hi, Janet. So longevity clause. Everything is in flux. Everything is negotiable and moving. However, if a certain path, a certain lifetime, a certain mission is best for your higher self, your soul, then your soul will take that path to learn and grow from, irregardless of what our minds think. What we logically will think in our bodies. I'm not coming back here. You guys could just forget about it. And then we go into this totally different realm and it's my higher self. And my higher self says, hey, we're going back. Yep. They're laughing at me. You want to say anything else? You'll be okay. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Okay? All right. Everything's in flux. So in one moment in your lifetime, you know, they might tell me 2,000 lifetimes, but maybe in the next lifetime, we'll make it 1,900. Okay? So Lori, are your ears ringing all the time consistently, or are they coming and going? Because if it's coming and going, that to me is spirit. Spirits around your head. And they're working on, well, there's a lot of things that they're doing. They're working on opening our ear chakras so we can have more clear communication with them. They're working on giving us information. Okay, so when I hear ear ringing, I go, okay, someone's talking to me, and then I just quiet my mind, I tune out, and I let them place thought forms in my mind, a message. Another thing that they like to do is if I'm going on track to do something, but they think they are all like, that's not the right path, but I'm not paying attention because I'm busy doing something and I'm getting busy to leave to go do that. What they'll do is they'll take over the throat and just make me cough, or they'll do the ear ringing, and then that gets my attention, and then they redirect me because this path isn't best. Okay, is when I'm not paying attention. But inevitably over time, I found that my ear ringing stopped because my ear chakras opened, and then I don't really get ear ringing anymore. It's like really just, it comes only when they really need to get my attention and I'm not paying attention. Can you introduce me to my spirit guides? Okay, Katie, let's see, as far as spirit guides or guardian angels, let's see who wants to step forward to introduce. So anytime I get hit in the face, right about here, like pressure, that's your spirit guide. If it was your angel, I'm waiting for your angels, but they're not coming in. Well, they're here, but it's your spirit guide that's going to take the lead, which I find fascinating because usually 99% of the time it's your guardian angels. And it's male. His name's Dave. Okay. He's played roles in several different lifetimes with you. He's talking about playing a role of your brother, close friend. He's played different roles in lifetimes where he was gay, a male gay male. He's saying it, so I'm picking it up like that. That's why I said it like that. I'm like, okay, gay male, yes. And you were friends with him, and you helped him make it through that lifetime as a support system, but you were female. All right, there's some background. Now he's supporting you on the other side, and he's got your back. He leans in close to you to help you in this lifetime. He's got his arm locked with your arm, you know, and you're walking together with your arms together. He's going to walk you home. He's going to walk you through this lifetime, and then he's going to walk you home, back home where they are. He's your spirit guide. He's your soulmate. You enjoy working in tandem with him. He's stepping in closely with you. And so that's, I think, maybe why you're picking up on that. Maybe that's more of something that you're drawn to because he is there. You can call him Dave or you can call him David. Either one. Okay? He's just sending his love. Blowing kisses, sending his love. You can talk to him anytime and he'll hear you. You need help with anything, he'll hear you. And he'll get busy and get to work helping you. And, you know, we try to think, well, how are they going to help me with that? Don't even bother. Because they got their way and they're going to make stuff happen that you can't even conceive of. And the how is not up to us. It is up to them, not us. So once you ask, you let go. It's not up to us. We stop the worrying about it, all that, okay? So the way we can help them is by stop getting in our own way with the old tape patterns of worrying about this, that, and the other. Don't worry, relax, take your mind off it as best you can, try to lift your frequency. That's what's going to help them help you, by you lifting your frequency. Okay, anybody else? Not right now. You have another spirit guide here, but they don't want to... it's Dave they want you to talk to. Dave's the one who's stepping in. All right. Oh boy, Barbara, your daughter is having health issues, and you want to know how How long will it take for her to overcome this issue, Archangel Raphael? Okay, Barbara, when we ask that question, do we get a feeling in our bodies like immediate? Things are going to change immediately? It's kind of a rush of energy, like, oh, it's going to change around the bend. It's going to come soon. Or do we get more of a, I'm sitting in the chair and it's flat and I'm not getting much energy movement in my body, which tells me, and that is what I'm getting, which tells me that it's going to be for some time. I wish it was the other one, Barbara. I really do. Lord knows I've been in that position for years. Okay, so the guidance here is she's meant to learn and grow from this experience. And it's going to go on a while longer. There's in the future, okay, what are we talking about? Like a year, 2 years? Can't you cut her a break and shorten it a little bit? Because you can make that request, P.S. Barbara, and so can she. I need you to help me now. I want you to guide me to the right people now. I'm ready now. Let's go now. Okay? You can make that request. But then, what do? We get out of our own way and we don't stress about it and we try to be as positive as possible and we wait for something to come, an insight, information into your head, a person to come into your life that gives you information that says, oh yeah, okay, and guides you, okay? Because they also operate through other people to give you guidance through their mouths, not just through my mouth. All of us are mediums. We are unconsciously channeling 99% of the time. It's just that now I'm teaching people how to consciously channel. So you might have somebody come into your life that says, well, okay, you guys can still see me? Okay. So, you know, just insights will come through other people. Okay, it's like a year or 2 out. 2? He did this, 2. But she's going to put in the request to move it up. Right, Barbara? Yeah, you can and you will. I do it and it works. You betcha. Okay, so you want to say, he's laughing at me saying that. Yeah, Barbara, you make the request, Barbara. Because I've been there and I'm like, I've had enough now and I'm ready to turn this around now. So whatever you guys got to do to make it happen now, I'm ready now. And then your free will request alters that timeline. Okay? Oh. I see somebody else coming in. An outside person that you haven't met yet. That's going to assist with this situation. And that's all he's saying. And I see it as a male. Is this a doctor? They're not going to give me no more than that. Come on. She's meant to learn from this. That's why they're not giving much more. Okay, like I mean, I'm pushing here, but they're not just not. He does this. And that tells me no more. So, is she going to fully recover from this or will it just get better? They're stonewalling me again. So it's not happening. Okay, Joseph! Can you get the name of your guardian angels? You sure can. Yeah. Okay. On my right side, I'm feeling pressure. It feels masculine. Okay, I'm ready. His name is Tang, T-A-N-G. Okay, Tang, and female? I'm not quite sure about female. Let's see here. You want to come in closer? You can ask them to come in closer, by the way. There she is. Ooh, okay. she's a female, but you know those females that are really strong. Every female mother on this planet. You know, I'm going to use my mom as an example, okay? My mom is a female, but she's super strong and she's straight to the point and she's more neutral. So she has a balance between the feminine and the masculine. So she's not super feminine. She's a strong female. That's how your guardian angel's coming in. Her name, oh my God, you're going to just laugh at this, Joseph. She said it earlier and I ignored it. And now she's saying it again. Why are you saying your name is Wu? And Wu is her name. Why are you saying your name's Wu? Because that's my name. It's a vibrational match for my energy. Okay. Okay. Do you want to pass along some career life advice here? She sure does. Okay. She's straight to the point. There's no like, ha, 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 like me, okay? None of that. There's none of that happening here. Okay, ready? He needs to go within. Practice with the angel cards, put forth the effort, step forward in this course. For this is where you will attain the insights and the knowledge needed and the guidance needed, the connection. That's why you're in this course, dear one. Step forward and practice more because you will need this connection with us made easily, freely, in order to guide you in the future. And she's saying in the near future. That's why you were guided into this course, dear one. Step forward and learn channeling to the best of your ability in order to build that connection with us so that we may guide you in the near future when it is time. She wants you to hear her words. That's what she's saying. Hear her words. She also says, heed my words, which means she's also saying, hear my words, hear that guidance. But again, it's your free will. It is in your hands. It's your choosing. But this is what they are requesting of you so that they can readily and easily relay guidance to you when it is time. You see how calm she is? There's no flightiness here. She is calm and smooth. First step, learn the ability of connecting with us through mediumship with this dear one. Second step, we will guide you when it's time. Divine timing. And then she's doing this. That's all she's going to say. She's putting you on the spot and basically saying for you to step forward and learn how to connect with them so that they can guide you when it's time. Ooh, no pressure there. Hey, Joseph. Joseph, I'll be live tomorrow at 4 o'clock Pacific Daylight Time in the course. And then on Sunday at 5 Pacific Daylight Time. If you want to channel, it's up to you. If you want to practice with the cards, sensing energy and all that fun stuff, we can hone in on what your strongest clairs are and go from there. Okay? Alyssa wants to know if there's going to be a career path change coming. I get a full-blown yes, repeatedly. And they're all excited about it. But it's not going to come in the way that you think it will. So don't even try to conceive or have an idea of how it's going to come. Don't try to analyze it or perceive how it's going to be. Just let go and know that it will come into fruition when it is time in the way in which it is meant to. And that's all they're saying. And they're not going to tell you, where it is, what it is, where it is, what it is, because then you're going to overanalyze it. And as you are the manifester of your reality by way of what you think, you will alter this path. So they're not going to tell you. They're pretending like they're hunkered down in a birthday cake or a big box like a present. And they're like, surprise, here it is. So when it's time, it's going to be surprise. That's so funny, Alyssa. Okay. Rita wants to know if you can relay some guidance in regards to her second guessing herself or overthinking things. And we're going with Raphael today, Rita. So this is who we're going with. Raphael's like, she wants Michael and not me? He's teasing you. That's hilarious. It comes from building confidence within. So when you build upon your confidence, that's when you will stop doubting yourself, dear one. He really wants you to trust yourself, but that's going to take practice, and that's going to take time building your confidence and also speaking up and using your voice more. He says it's like you're happy just being content alone more, like in your head, rather than being around others and talking with. And I know we're during a quarantine, but this is what he's saying, that you're more okay with just being alone. And he really wants you to use your voice and talk more and engage more and socialize more, go out into the world more as best as you can. And when this quarantine lifts, and it will, that's when you go out even more. Self-love also helps build confidence. So he wants you to look in the mirror, look yourself right in the eye and say, I love you. Not many people have tried that. And when you do, it's so uncomfortable. You're like, ooh. But that just tells you, oh, I need to do it because I feel uncomfortable. He wants you to do that 3 times a week. Regina, your angels are always trying to contact you. That goes for everybody. It's every single day. If there's a day that goes by where I'm not talking to my angels, I'd be just shocked. Surprised, actually. So, absolutely, 100%. They're just grinning ear to ear. They're so happy to be here. They're so happy to connect with you through me. Isn't this a blessing, Regina? They're saying, isn't this a blessing that you found this group, that you found this dear one, that you're learning through her, that you're learning all this new information? And they're just smiling warmly. You know what they're doing? They're putting it in my head what they could say to you to help you right now. But then they're like, you know, Regina's a good person. She helps other people. She's a bright light on this planet. And her bright light helps so many others. And her energy actually helps the collective consciousness here. So they're like literally thinking about what to relay to you to help you in any way. But they're pointing out all these amazing things about you. Ah, okay. They're like this. We've thought of something. They're doing that expression. And what they're saying is that we'd like you to talk with us often. And if you want any help with anything in your life, they want you to jot it down on a piece of paper. And anything goes. And on this piece of paper, from time to time, so maybe once a month, you go back to this piece of paper and you add something else you want help with to keep them busy. Because they're not super busy right now. And they'd like to be doing more for you. Or if you want to put in a request to help somebody else, you can do this too. And then they will go and help whomever you would like to help. That's it. Isn't that amazing? Okay. You and me tomorrow, Hushna. It's going to be on 4 o'clock. Actually, I keep saying tomorrow, but really it's, yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, that's right. You and me tomorrow at 4. We're going to dive in off the deep end, Hushna. Oh, there you are, Tally. Oh, yes. Tally would like to know her guardian angels' names. Ben. Ben. Short for Benjamin. And I'm getting Tara. I'm getting Tara. That's what I'm getting. Tara and Ben. They're really happy you're on this path. And they're nudging you forward. Keep going forward. Keep putting in more effort, more energy. Go in this direction. You want to connect with us, so learn how to connect with us. This is your time. Seize the opportunity to connect with us. Keep stepping forward, dear one. Keep taking action steps. Step forward. Thank you. Pretty direct. Okay, we're going to take one last question. Oh, here we go. Tenzin, you don't have a question? Oh my God. Yeah, it really can come out of your own mouth. It's not the truth. Insight comes from other people, and it also can come out of you. Robin, do the angels want me to tell me anything? We sure do. And they're coming right above me. They're hoping to get through. They're smiling. They're a bit peppy. So I don't know if you are, Robin. Like, they have like some peppy energy to them. Almost like they like to have fun. So I don't know if you like having fun, Robin, but so do your angels. If there was one thing we could recommend to you, Robin, it is what are you saying? You got to come in more clairaudiently, because they're doing claircognizance, and I'm like, they're like putting several things in my head at once. Don't hate the haters. I'm going to figure this one out. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to let you go ahead. Okay, so, you know when we get around certain people and we kind of like start gossiping and we kind of like, we kind of like poo-poo on people? Okay. And they're showing me like, even like Trump. A lot of us love to do that there too. And they're looking at Trump like he hates on other people, right? Or he has certain verbiage of condemning certain individuals about whatever. It's all a big saga. So that's what they mean by don't hate the haters. Keep your vibrational frequency high. Don't focus on the negativity. Don't focus on the drama. Don't focus on the disillusion, because that is what it is, dear one. Disillusion. People in their own vibrational frequency, coming through their own filter, their own belief systems, their own thought patterns that are maybe unbalanced. So don't give your attention and your focus there. They're talking about things smoothing out with you. So, okay, go ahead. Do you want to come in closer? I don't think they're used to communicating through a medium. So, this is like new to them. So, I don't know what's going on in your life, Robin, but whatever it is, it's going to smooth out. And there's going to be more balance coming in the future. And what you were drawn to in the past, you won't be drawn to as much in the future. So I don't know if this is certain friendships. I'm getting yes it is. Certain connections in your life, if they're no longer serving you, if they're lower vibrational, then you're just not going to be drawn to spending time in that area. Why do you keep saying that? So like when we gossip about people that we don't like, they really want us to just stop that and just let them be as they choose, and I'm going to go be as I choose, and their opinion of me is none of my business, and we're just going to just lift our frequency up, and we're going to attract in other high vibrational people into our lives. They're talking about some of us are like addicted to talking about other people, and it doesn't even have to be gossip or dramatic, but we just are, that's all we kind of like have to do right now, maybe. And they just want us to stop it. Stop focusing there. Okay. So, whoa. Oh, Joseph. I see your smiley face. Okay. So we're going to do a last message from Archangel Raphael. He says, dear ones, you can make your lives bumpier, harder, buck the current by way of your thought patterns, your belief systems, what you choose to focus and place your attention upon, or you can make your life smoother and easier and more going with the flow by way of what you place your attention upon, the higher vibrational aspects of your reality, your thought patterns, your belief systems, your vibrational frequency. It is all a beacon and is a honing center for attracting more of what is. So if you don't like what is, stop putting your attention on what is. Place your attention on manifesting what you would like to be, instead of constantly woe is me and fixating on what is. He's talking about what is there because we continue to focus our thought patterns and our focus on these kinds of thoughts over the past. So we just created more of the same. So in order to interrupt creating more of the same, we need to turn our attention, our focus in a different direction. That is it. That is all for now. He's saying, call upon me should you need me. And he says, if it's not him that you are drawn to, then call upon Archangel Michael or Archangel Gabriel. Or it could be, it really could be your grandma. It can be anybody. But P.S., you know what your grandma's going to do? She's going to bring in the archangels anyways. Have a wonderful night, everybody. And I will see you October 30th, where we're going to get down and party, and we're going to channel the difference between spirit, loved ones, and ghosts. Bye.